Hola, guys. Gracias, gracias, gracias for tuning in. It's Mom Dukes here. And I know you guys is like, okay, so what's going on? What's going on with that title? Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. And yes, I'm probably going to go on a rant because I was so fabric glass. I was so shocked at what encountered when we got the room at that time. Now, today is the 23rd of April. This happened from the 3rd of April all the way until the 21st of April. So let's talk about it. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. And yes, I'm at a different room, a different location. I'm not paying top dollar in the sense of trying to be at the best because we're saving to get another place. Because like I told you guys in the previous video, everything was unexpected. You know, the landlord still haven't been at his property to check his property out. He's still haven't done anything. His water is about to be shut off. If it's not already shut off, it probably is shut off because his account was frozen. So we're not going to discuss him because that's old news in an old book, a different chapter. We're in a new book now. So the start of this new book is dealing with the Baymont Hotel. What is it? Wyandotte in Detroit, because I'm here in Michigan. Now, I'm not in Detroit, Michigan, because they have, I think, a couple locations, or that's what they say. I'm in a suburb part of Michigan. So, I'm in Roseville, Michigan. Now, I stayed in Warren, Michigan. Warren is across the street from Detroit, Michigan, meaning you have 8 Mile. Y'all know 8 Mile. Eminem done rapped about it. They did a whole movie about it. That's the borderline between the city and the suburbs, okay? Pretty much all over when you go straight up 8 Mile. It's 102, 8 Mile. That's what it's called. So we got this room at the Baymont. Of course, it was like we were working in desperation mode. We were working in, not fear, but just like, okay, we got to get a roof over our head. You know, I had my grandbabies, myself, my dude, and then my daughter. My son, he found him an apartment. So he's got him a little apartment. My other son is at his aunt's house for the time being, for right now. But then something happened to him. He's healthy. He's a vegan. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do drugs. But ended up with a clot on both sides of his lungs. Go figure. But anywho, he's better. He's well. So now I can discuss what happened to us, meaning I was not about to add that stress to my children and let them know what was going on because it was not of their concern and it was out of their reach, out of our reach. So let's discuss. The Baymont Hotel. I'm going to put photos. Now these photos were taken on my cell phone device. So I'm going to do the best that I can do because I'm on my iPad. But I'm going to do the best that I can do so that you guys can see these photos, okay? So hopefully it worked well. And I'm going to try to, like I said, do my best. I'm going to show some now, but we're going to see how well that they pop up for us. Because you know how that go. It'd be screen to screen, these black magic screens. Yeah, they do something. So we're going to see. We're going to see if we can actually get this information. Okay? So, first off, I did have a video. Let's see. We got, give me a second. We're going to see if the safety measure is, and we don't even have a battery and a smoke detector, so I don't know how, if a fire broke out, it would alert us. But I thought that all hotels within compliance supposed to have at least working smoke detectors. So, yeah, I'm going to show the security door as well, or the back door, because it's not secured at all. Okay, so that's that video. So, let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's exit out of that. Let's get to the photos, okay? Okay, this is another video of drug paraphernalia. This is where they really go and do their stuff. Okay, that's that one. And then let me go to the next one. Okay, this is another one. This one I walk my dog. Me and the kids will go play outside to get us some fresh air. There's another needle. They were in the grass on the side. And he gotta take a dump, y'all. That's why he moving like that. He gets to go. Okay? Now remember, those are just the video footages. Let me get to some photos. This is the bed. This is the mattress. This is the mattress. That's old freaking blood. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to watch my tongue, but that's old blood. Okay, let's go to the next. That's even more. Old blood. Hope y'all can see it. You can see them nasty stains. Y'all see that nastiness. This is the refrigerator that didn't have a working knob, so we couldn't turn it down. It was freezing everything at the bottom. We had to have a heater. I know y'all like, okay, what? It's a heater. You stay warm. Yeah, only because the air conditioning unit and that don't work. And then in the window, you don't have a screen and we're on the second floor. So if you open it up, you're going to get bugs and then you're going to get maybe children falling out the window. Some on the other back end had wood up there because the window was broken out. Some windows was broken with no wood there, just broken. Okay. This is the wall plug. I'm quite sure that that's a hazard as well. Safety hazard. Meaning, if I plug something up in there, take something out, could be a possibility I can get shot. Wall plates only like a couple dollars. You can buy a whole, like a fab pack for about $2 or $3 at Home Depot. Okay? This is the sheet. I know y'all like, okay, it's just tucked. Yeah, well, let's see why it was tucked. Because it's burn holes in the sheet, but y'all say no smoking, but the whole building smelled like old bus seats, smoke, stank, drugs, everything. It smelled like everything under the sun, but nothing clean. Even when they was cleaning units, you didn't smell not one product that they were using that was clean. Okay? More burn holes. We ain't gonna show that. This is spots on the wall. I don't know if y'all can see that. All of that, that's all spots on the wall. Okay? More spots on the wall. I don't know what that was, but I washed the walls down with some bleach. More spots on the wall. I'm trying to get it where this light won't be all... Yeah. Don't know what that is. It's yellow in color. Okay? More spots on the wall. Okay? This is mold in the windowsill. Mold. 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 These are the curtains that get all kind of dirty spots on them. I'm talking about all kind of dirty spots. It didn't look like somebody was stabbing somebody because there's knife stabs all through there. It's just, it's holes. It ain't like wear and tear holes. It's someone actually took a knife or a blade to it. Like here, I think that's a knife. It's, yeah, very nasty. Okay? This is it, me spraying it apart. Very nasty. This is, I'm quite sure this color is supposed to be tan or maybe white. Meaning if they actually took them down and washed them, that might not even be brown. It might turn a different color. I don't know. This is the desk with in between that has no drawer there. Where is it? I don't know. It wasn't there when we first went there. It was not there. I don't know. This is the light fixture. One broke by the same desk that I just showed you. One is gone and one is there. And then it don't have a cover. It was jinky, meaning just be careful so you don't get electrocuted. This is the cover that's supposed to be on the other one, but you see there's a crack. Right there in that. It's a crack. This is the other one that didn't have a fixture or, you know, it didn't have any of those things. No light bulb, the covering. This is the bathroom hole where somebody tried to do a mud job and didn't do it well. I know this because this is, my mister is a contractor. So this is what they consider doing it with the chipping. It was chipping, so meaning lead and other things, because I don't know what paint you use, or, excuse me, what mud you use, because that's not safe or sanitary, especially for children. You knew that I was there with 2 children, myself, my mister, my daughter. You knew this, and my dog. Oh, they charge for that too. Just wait for it. This is the toilet. Then when we first walked in, no, that's dirt. That's dirt, and meaning I took bleach in one of their towels and poured it there and let it set, and then hot water, and it still didn't come up. It still did not turn white, meaning you need to take a brush to that because that's built in, like who knows for how long. This is the inside of the toilet. Like, that's dirt. Shit, dirt. Oh, I said I was going to try not to curse. All those things. This is what you had my fucking family in. This is the other side of the toilet. Remember, I used their towel with my foot and scrubbed it. I'm not going to use my hand. I didn't have gloves. Because I'm quite sure if I used my hands, I probably would have came up with hepatitis B. This is the dirty little white rag, supposed to be white, but it was brown. That was holding, I guess, water was dripping. And so instead of them getting a fixture, using some plumber's tape and actually connecting the shower head correctly, I guess they said, fuck that. We're not doing that. Okay, now we're my son, so we don't need to show that. But that's all the photos. And then the videos, you saw a little snippet of those. Now, I'm going to show you where we're at now. Okay, this is a video. We have a desk with a chair with a nice bathroom. No dirt, wood floors. Nice. I mean, the shower curtain is actually on the right way. Yeah. So, they charged us $100 a night. Basically, $93.13 a night. They charged us $20 for our dog, a Shih Tzu. Very trained. Y'all know that. Y'all seen him in videos. Gunner. And then, when their person wouldn't accept my money, talk about would the names have to match. I said my name do match on my card with my ID. Well, it has to match the room I have. And they couldn't speak English well. Or speak it or understand it. I'm going to say both because neither they knew how to do. Now, I'm 49 years old. I'll be 50 this year. So when I went to the management to say, hey, you know, I tried to make my payment because we don't want our things and our belongings touched and thrown out because y'all cut our cards off at 7 in the morning, even though checkout is at 11. But the card, we always have to go downstairs to get it done. So if y'all don't know, let me show y'all the cards because pretty much all hotels use them. This is the card you normally will use. So now the card be off. Trying to figure out why it's not even 11 and we're paid for a couple of days. So if we're paying for a couple of days, why is my card not working? So when I go down there to discuss this with the man, his name was Jason. It's an older gentleman with gray beard and gray hair. It's a woman that works there at the front desk. I want to say they're Indian descent. If I'm wrong, my apologies, but that's which way I'm going to go. And the other guy, his name is Jason, younger than them. Not too much younger because he's like in between. I don't know if it's the lady's brother. I don't know. The whole second floor reeked of marijuana and other stuff. Now, occasionally, I smoke marijuana because I grow my own. I use it for municipal purposes. I use it for my skin products and other things because it's a good detoxifier. So, it smelled the weed. The one floor where the guy that works with them, that helps to go ahead and I guess take trash out, whatever. He had his little finish nail one day. So the maintenance guy, I'll call him. His name could be Eddie. I'm not for sure. But I guess he's the dope man there that sells to all, smokes in his room. They all come there. It's like a whole reunion of them. So we were treated as if we were dope heads. Now I am a business owner. I have published 20 books on Amazon. I've been in the hair and nail industry since I was 15. I am a licensed stylist and nail technician. So, on a business level, I was so confused. When you go to management with a concern, I thought that you're supposed to listen to, you know, the people that's actually helping your place stay afloat. So, he said, well, you know, he comes and say, now this was done on the the 19th or the 20th. I wrote it down. I have to look, but I want to say the 20th. Y'all too loud, girls. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud, Madison. Thank you. So I want to say that on that day we went down 9 o'clock. He said, come on down 9 o'clock so we could talk. And I'm going to have my attendant apologize to you guys. Because, you know, for me, until I went back on the website, I'm like, okay. So now I understood what he was saying. If one person's name is on the register, meaning whoever signed up for the room, then, okay, if I go to pay on my card and my ID, then you have to change it into my name. But the older gentleman and the woman never did that, meaning they took my payment without putting me on there. So when I went to go pay, and the guy said, and do it, shooed me and said, ATM, meaning go take money out. I'm not about to take money out of my card to be charged an extra fee at your ATM to be paying you. And I got a card and my ID there. And I never had to do it before. Because I paid on 2 different events, meaning just that Monday I had paid. So this was on a Wednesday because it was just the middle of the week. So if I just paid on Monday with using my card and my ID, then why is it I can't do it with you? So this was, what was the 13th? Because it was my mister's born day. So he goes and take care of some business and, you know, with a couple of his buddies and had him a few little drinks. It's his birthday. And he's 51. I think he could be entitled to celebrate whichever way he feel because he wasn't on their property. But, I mean, it probably wouldn't matter because the shit we see on your property. So he goes to pay. Now, he probably a little intoxicated. And he tells the guy, I got cash. I'm trying to pay for another room because I don't need y'all disrupting and knocking on our door at 10 o'clock in the morning before checkout time. The guy told him, no, I'm not taking payments. He told me, what are you talking about? I got cash. You just told us just earlier today that if she couldn't pay, but you allowed her to pay and put in her name, and you said if it's in someone else's name, we can't pay with a card. We have to pay with cash. So I got the cash. So he probably gave him some few choice words and came to the room. And I'm like, why are you knocking at the door? I was asleep. Didn't you get the card from downstairs? Because you left it for me, and I told you that I didn't go down there because I didn't feel like being bothered with them because of me trying to go to the hospital to see my son in ICU. I was trying to pay at 9 o'clock in the morning. So the older gentleman said, I'm going to talk to him. He's going to apologize to you, and we're going to make everything right. We go down there at 9 o'clock at night for him to have us in a hallway with me, my guy, my mister, himself, and then Jason. And he goes and say, now remember, they could barely speak English and understand it. Now when she talk, you listen, and then when he talk, you listen. Don't talk together. I'll ask the questions. Are we in fucking high school? I'm 49 years old. Let me reiterate that. So we go, I said, well, he said, so you go ahead and start. So as I'm starting, I said, yeah, well, I just didn't understand why he said he couldn't take the payment. I said, if he couldn't take the payment, I got my card and my ID. I was confused at that because I paid with you and I paid with the lady. So I was so confused, meaning both my ID and the card match. So I was like, why I can't pay? Oh, okay. Well, no, see, I do that only and she do that. He don't do that. And, oh, he flipped the script. He lied and flipped the script. He told me that we can refuse your payment if we want to, and I can call the police. So I don't know now if Roseville police isn't, the police department is in their pocket. So please, Roseville, I'm going to tag you in this as well because I need to know, as a citizen here, I may be in Warren, Michigan, and you may be in Roseville, but we're under the same county, which is Macomb County. So I'm confused at why you guys come to put people out of a place where they pay their money. Because they'll let somebody pay and then wait till the end of the day, meaning you get all the way to the next day. But then they'll try to call the police on people. But they call the police on the people that's the dope heads there. And I'm using that word because y'all saw the needles. I don't do dope. I don't drink. I smoke cigarettes. And occasionally marijuana, if I choose to. But in this situation, I'm trying to save so we can move and get another place. So all those things is kind of like, boop, I don't need that right now. So you talk to me like I was your kid. And if you got kids, I feel sorry for them. And then I just want to know which way Baymont going to do this because online it says they should not be accepting cash at all. It should only be they don't keep cash on hand, even if it's an independent, a franchise. So if they're not supposed to receive cash, then why am I being shooed to go to the ATM and then told to pay cash if it's not in my name? Wasn't still explained to me clearly. So when you threatened me and told me to shut up and be quiet, no, I'm talking now, I don't need to hear you, and you're not answering the question, then my employee told you that you couldn't pay. I said, no, he told me that the name got to be changed, and I asked him, no, he said the name's got to be the same, and I asked him, what are you talking about? I said, my ID and this do match. I said, are you talking about the room? He told, no, this is a yes or no question. I'm sorry, but the way I answer my questions is not no yes or no. If you ask me what I said to him, I got to tell you what the fuck I said to him. Not what the fuck you want to fucking hear. So I'm so fucking confused. So on the 21st, we got up. My mister was looking for a liquor store because he knew that they pissed me off. My spirit wasn't right no more. And he said, no, I got to get my family up out of this shit. The carpet had burn holes in it. I'm talking about from years. So I'm trying to figure out with the back door being accessible to anybody. All doors. All doors. Meaning I done been in hotel rooms to where that card that you have unlocked the back and everything else. It ain't free for anybody to come in. You got homeless people sleeping on the steps in the back hallways. You got the second floor like it's a party house. I got to listen to people and hear the police kick in a fucking door in the next fucking unit over to me. I was in 228. So 226 got their door kicked in one morning at 3 in the morning. And then 2 days later, a guy running through the hallway calling a girl a crackhead and said, bitch, let me in because you're a motherfucking crackhead. You taking my money and got these motherfuckers in my room, da-da-da-da-da. And then the dopeheads leave one room and go to another dopehead room that done paid $50. Remember, we paid $100. They paying $50. And then we've come to find out deposit is $20, but we paid a $100 deposit. My mister go back to get his deposit yesterday on the 22nd, and they told him, oh, well, we can make it where you could pay just $60 and your dog is free. No, we're at the Red Roof. We'll just stay where we're at. And why you couldn't do these deals beforehand? And then why are you threatening people that's paying their money to stay in your nasty ass fucking establishment? I mean, as a business owner, can y'all explain that to me? And so I'm going to go through the proper measures, meaning I'm going to contact, let me let you know, because I wrote it down with my 3-page letter. So I'm just going to let you know who I'm going to be contacting. I'm going to be contacting the Health and Sanitation Department because you got a lot of shit going on. You got some bugs in your cleanliness. That's in Macomb County Environmental Health. I'm going to call the structural and safety issues because you didn't have you had one fire extinguisher or one, but I'm quite sure that probably didn't work because the fuse panel was right on the floor. So they play with the fuses too. Lights to just go out, then you got to wait for somebody to figure it out and cut the light back on from them touching the fuse box, which I didn't understand. Why is that unlocked and accessible to all to touch? And you don't have working smoke detectors. You don't have doors that are closed for safety measures. The doors for your room, like here, has plates, the metal plates, so that no rodents or anything can crawl in or come in. But in your unit, each of them, you only got 3 floors. Each unit got an inch gap space at the door that's open so you can hear everybody's conversation. You can hear what's going on. You can probably, if you look and go low enough, you can look in the rooms. So I am so fucking confused at why this place is still standing, not demolished and burned down to the fucking ground. Because it need to be burned down to the fucking ground. Nobody, family, whether you on dope or not, need to be staying in that nasty ass fucking establishment. Because I held my tongue. But I'm shining light on you motherfuckers. Because I don't want nobody to go there. And I know y'all probably like, well, where is it at? Let me tell you that as well. So, that is the Baymont by Wyndham, Detroit Hotel and Inn. It's on 20675 13 Mile Road, Roseville, Michigan, Macomb County. And that is here in Michigan. So, I'm confused. I would like Roseville Police I would like to know whoever inspect this place yearly, because I'm quite sure hotels should be inspected yearly. The continental breakfast, the waffle maker looked like they bought it 25 years ago, secondhand, didn't clean it, and just making waffles in it. The coffee thing don't look like they filtered and cleaned that. The coffee tastes like shit. You got to ask for them to mix the waffle machine because it ain't none. Then you got to let Jason, the one I'm going to get back to that too. You got to let Jason wait till he feel like getting up from that desk because he look like he getting high and partying with them as well. We were told don't say nothing else to Jason or we're going to get put out because, I can call the police and they will throw you out. So you got somebody working at your desk from 9 at night to 9 in the morning and you telling me that nobody can talk to them? So if I need a rag or if I need something before I leave or before my mister or before my daughter go to work, if they getting up at 6 in the morning, you telling me they can't go down there and ask for a clean rag? Because we took dirty rags and linen down and we received dirty ass wash rags. Look like if you just washed this, why is it dirt on it? I asked for new bedding. That's how we found the fucking shit on the mattress. So guess what? We slept with 5 covers and sheets on that bed and had to wrap up in nothing in our clothes and sleep on top. And I made sure I washed all my stuff before I left to come here and to get my family here. And we didn't even know you guys left. How you didn't know? You knocked on our door. You got your card because you knew we left them on the desk in our room. So you did know. So you lied. So y'all a bunch of lying, fraudulent ass motherfuckers. So I want to see who in these departments, because I didn't tell y'all who else I'm calling. Food safety, I'm calling Macomb County Health. And then the General Consumer Complaints and the BBC. I'm contacting the news. I'm contacting Baymont, Wyndham, Detroit Hotel and Inn. I'm contacting corporate because I'm going to go through all the proper measures. Because if we were charged $100 for a security deposit, $93.13 a day, and we stayed there from the 3rd of April to the 21st of April, and we're told that rooms are only $50, and even when you look online, they're $60. So if you have rates for the weekend, what are those rates? And then if you have rates for the weekday, what are those rates? Because we got charged the same rate for every fucking day. Oh, sometimes we give a discount for your dog, $89. So you took off $4? Because you were charging us $93. So you gave us a $4 credit for a dog that don't keep up shit. But we had to hear the police and about 4 other nights of people arguing and then them partying out in the front. Because remember, if you get hot in there, you don't have air conditioning, so you got to open up your motherfucking window. So now we got to hear everybody conversation outside. We got to hear them arguing and fighting. Fighting over drugs, fighting over who's staying in what room, who down the hall. Let's knock on their door. People knocking on doors, people running up and down the hallway. 3rd floor, they stayed on, meaning management, but their floor didn't stink. Their floor was clean. The ice machine on the 2nd floor didn't work. It was nasty and trashy. The day when they talked foul to me, that same day when I said I was going to be reporting their ass, then they want to try to act like they cleaning. Garbage can area look atrocious. Needles in the grass on the side. Needles in the parking lot. Needles on the front. I'm so fucking confused. So I need somebody to reach out. But guess what I want y'all to do? I want y'all to reach out to them as well. Do not, I beg you, do not fucking stay in none of they goddamn hotels. None. Now, it's bad enough they all fucking linked together because they own Red Roof too. They own a lot. I don't know if it's through Hilton or whomever, but I know Paris and their family ain't staying in no shitty ass place like that. You had a desk with no chair. So we got to eat on our fucking bed that's nasty. Or stand up and eat. Microwave nasty when we moved in. I mean, I literally was glad that I had bleach and other cleaning products because I had to clean. I had to sweep the carpet. And then my mister told the girl, can my girl see your broom again? She want to sweep. I'm not sweeping out that shit no more. That shit should be done. That room should have been clean. My hair is not blonde. And it ain't that, it's long, but it's not what we found in the bathtub when we had to clean it with the dirty ring. The shower curtain backwards. Some of the towels dirty. Sheets got burn marks all on it, but you got a sign that say no smoking, the weed, and this. But your whole second floor, the first door when you get off the elevator, that stopped on me too. That's why I started walking up the stairs. But the first door off the second floor elevator is where they party at. That one, and either the one next to it this way or no, the one next to it this way. But he worked for them. So I'm just confused. So I need somebody to let me know when y'all gonna shut that bitch down. When y'all gonna do some investigations. Because if it was somebody else or somewhere else or a different scenario, you show the fuck up there. So I just got questions. And I need fucking answers. Because you had me and my family in a nasty ass fucking establishment. So I was upset. I wasn't pissed. I was upset that you actually had the audacity to fucking talk to me like that. Sorry, y'all, I'm spitting. Fucking talking to me like that, like I'm your fucking child. Oh, he knew he fucked up because he couldn't even look me in my face no more after that. He knew he fucked up, gonna tell me, no, shut up, be quiet. I ain't talking. Excuse me? I don't know if that's how y'all Indian men talk to y'all women, but what we not gonna do is talk to this melanated queen like that. You get the fuck on with that shit. So, I've been ranting for 31 minutes, y'all. I'm done. The moral, do not patronize none of these places that does not respect your money. When we came into here, you know what the guy said before we even gave money? Oh, we don't charge no deposit. He said, and your dogs stay free. They're your family. Exactly, because this is my emotional support dog. So, with that being said, he also said, but before, here you go. You guys go check that unit out for yourself and make sure that it fits your standards and what you want to have for your family. Oh my fucking God. But you know, when we first checked in at Baymont Baymont, we got, no, this is the rate. Weekly rate. You want weekly rate? I mean, what do you want? I mean, don't you know? Well, the pictures that you get on your website is not your fucking pictures. So you need to take these pictures that I'm going to send to the website and place up on your website. Because y'all done copy, paste, cropped, copy, and paste some other hotel off of Baymont and placed it on yours. Your outside got fake-ass flowers. Not my dog shit, but somebody's dog shit every fucking where. You got trash everywhere, needles, condoms, tampon, the plastic part just out in the open. You're not cleaning. You just start cleaning, like I said. You had your wood chips raked out like you about to clean some shit up. But in order to do that, you need to tear it down and just start from fresh. Because it's not going to work. Your shit stank. Your shit is nasty. And I ain't did all my calculations, but y'all can do it. I think it was like 10 days. Y'all do the math, $100 a day. That's $1,000 basically that we done spent, if not more, within your nasty ass fucking establishment. Didn't have orange juice working. Then when you got apple juice, you had black floaties. That means that your apple juice and orange juice machine need to be fucking clean, took apart, and those parts need to be sanitized. I done worked in restaurant management for fucking 20-something years. And every fucking inspection or when the food people came, we passed because I made sure of that. Because I made sure the shit was clean and on point. Because I can't work in nasty ass shit. I've told y'all I've been working on shit, letting go of shit. I don't call it OCD. I call it cleanliness. And y'all motherfuckers need to know what cleanliness need. Y'all need Pine-Sol. Y'all need bleach. Y'all need a whole bunch more shit than what y'all use. And I don't even think y'all got hotel standard sanitation stuff. So we're going to see which way this go. Because I need some action done. So again, I've been ranting and raving. It's coming 35 minutes. Y'all know I don't give y'all shit like this long. Unless it's something dealing with the garden. So all I'm saying is don't spend y'all money. Don't waste y'all time. And without y'all seeing my grandbabies and without me lying, grandbabies, if y'all want to and if we had to, do y'all want to go back to the place we just came from or would you like to stay here?
Stay here.
And why is that?
Because it's so dirty.
It was dirty at the other place or here?
At the other place.
Okay, so and
disgusting.
It was disgusting and dirty. This is from the babies. And y'all know it's two sets of people that don't lie. Kids and old folks. So I don't know if you want to put me with the old folks, but motherfucker, don't y'all ever stay y'all ass in none of they goddamn places, because they need a whole revamp. And maybe y'all need to stop making it franchise and just make it a chain so that everything could be on tip top. Because I ain't never stayed at another Baymont, but I would not be going to one. So don't ever check into the one on 13 Mile Road in Little Mac in Roseville, Michigan. Because I'm convinced they got the police in their pocket. Because if you're a police officer, you came there and walked past the door that smelled like weed to get to another person's door to put them out for not paying in the next morning, meaning you should have came at 11. Checkout is at 11. Why you coming at 3 in the morning the next day? You might as well let them stay till 11. It's a few more hours. But when you bypassing that, bypassing the smell, bypassing the needles, bypassing the dope activity to go put somebody out, you're in cahoots with the problem. So let's get this problem together. Again, I'm shining light. So thank you guys for listening to my rant. Because y'all know normally I'm like a free spirit. I don't really discuss things, but I felt on my spirit that I was sent at that place. Because we didn't look nowhere else, meaning we came here first. Pets stay free. The main purpose of us finding anything was to find something that can accommodate our dog. We already know you're going to accommodate us. But who can accommodate my dog? That's why we went there, under desperate. So if you're desperate, y'all, just take a few minutes, maybe an hour, to breathe, woosah. Don't do nothing desperate, because desperate gets you nasty ass shit. Period. So on that note, like y'all know what I say. Thank you guys, Mom Dukes. Deuces. I'm out of this bitch.